Alright guys, this is part 2. So again, if you accidentally clicked this one first, make sure you guys go back and watch the previous video. So again, now it's your turn to graph the situation. So the one that you should have been copying down so far on your paper. This one says Joseph's Car Wash Company charges $7 per wash. So this is going to be important. $7 per wash. But they have to pay a $13 registration fee. So a $13 registration fee. Write an equation that represents the situation where W is the number of washes and P is the profit. And we already did this, right? We said P, our profit, or how much money we make, is equal to $7 times the number of washes plus the $13 to register. And we actually already filled out the table of values. So again, this represents the washes. This represents the amount of profit that I've made. Now what I need you guys to do is on your paper, I need you to graph the situation. Now don't forget, this is your X, this is your Y, this is your X axis, this is your Y axis. So go ahead, label it across the X axis. Careful when you label it across the Y, be very strategic about it. You're going from 20 all the way to 48. You don't want to make too big of a leap, so don't go 20, 40. Your graph's gonna be like so squeezed in between there. So again, try to be strategic about it. And then don't forget what it stands for. What does the X-axis stand for? What does the Y-axis stand for? Alright, so pause the video here, try it out, and then resume in a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through this. So again, the X-axis was the washes. So again, 1 wash, 2 wash, 3 wash, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could have stopped a while ago, right? But again, don't forget to label this. This is the number of washes. This is going to be very, very important. And then P, our Y-axis, was standing for how much profit I make. Okay, so how much money I'm making. Now, when you went to label the Y-axis, you want to make sure you were strategic about it. This is going by 20s, and again, I don't want to go 20, 40 because then I'd be done in 60. Your graph's going to get super squished there. So what I'm going to do here, maybe 10s, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Again, it's still pretty small. I want to make sure I want to expand as far as I can to spread out the data here. So I'm going to go by, let's try 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, whoa, 45, 50. Hey, I made it. All I needed was to get to 48, so that's perfect. That's not that bad. So let's go ahead and plot our points. 1, 20. So I go scoot over to 1 wash. I've made $20. Okay. I scoot over to 2 washes. Now they've made a total of 27. So 27 is not 25. It's not quite 30. So I'm going to put 27. Again, this is going to be a rough estimate. It's not going to be perfect, I know. For 3 washes. So 3 washes, I'm going to go up to 34 right underneath 35 there. Okay. Why does it do that all the time? All right, 30, 34. Second last here, 4 to 41. So go to 4. 40 is right there. 41 is going to be right up above it. Okay. And then 5 and 48. So I scoot over to 5 and I go all the way up to 48. Not quite 50, not quite 45, somewhere here in between. All right, and I see that these guys, if I do this as straight as possible, should connect, right? Creating that straight of a line as possible. Okay, guys, so again, what are the big takeaways from today? Number 1, can you write, let me highlight this here in yellow, based on the situation, can you give me the equation? That's the one big takeaway from today. Second big takeaway is, can you complete a table of values based off of the equation you create for 1 wash, 2 wash, 3 wash, 4 wash, and so forth? And then the third takeaway, based off of that table, can you guys graph your line? Can you correctly label your x-axis? Okay. Can you correctly label your y-axis and plot those points? Those are the 3 big things that I need you guys to take away today. Okay. So here's your class activity, guys. Make sure this is done on a separate piece of paper. It has to get turned in. Whatever you guys don't finish, of course, like always, does become your homework. You have 2 problems. Okay, so the first problem, I'm just going to briefly go over it. It says Jennifer's Pizza shop charges $10 per pizza plus a delivery cost of $4. So I need you guys to write the equation. Now again, be careful here. They want you to use C for the cost and P for the number of pizzas. Alright, so write that equation, whatever that's going to be. Okay. Second thing you have to do for that problem, complete a table of values. So you're going to complete, draw your little table of values. Now for the pizzas, go from one pizza to 5 pizzas. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, tell me what the cost is going to be, appropriate cost. The third thing I need you to do is graph that situation. So again, 3 key points for today. Same thing over here for Michael's Pizza Shop. They charge $12 for every pizza and does not have a delivery fee. So again, you're going to be missing that B part of your equation, which is still okay. It still works. It might be actually even easier. So you're going to write the equation. Don't forget to use C for the cost one more time, P for the number of pizzas, and then you're going to go ahead and complete a table of values one more time for pizzas for 1 pizza, 2 pizza, 3 pizza, 4 pizza, 5 pizza, and then what is their cost. Okay, and of course the last thing you're going to do is going to graph that situation. Okay guys, so again, make sure you guys are working on this. Whatever you don't finish does become your homework.